How's it going, people? Guy on the internet who doesn't like reviews. Tried to do this yesterday. Had audio issues, so I'm out and about in the wilds of Milledgeville, Georgia, where some terrible things have been happening, and we've been having some terrible. I can't really just my hand to let you see it, but we're having some terrible weather from yesterday to today. But yesterday I tried to do this wrestling podcast. The audio didn't work out, and I really didn't have time to readjust and do it. So I'm just going to do it on my smartphone right now or whatever. But I'm talking about Backlash, Raw, throw a little SmackDown, little Impact thoughts on that. But I will start at Backlash, the Ty Dillinger shit versus Aiden English. Look, Ty Dillinger, why do they move this guy from NXT? Look, I understand you having to fill roster spots and everything, but it wasn't Ty Dillinger's time. Ty Dillinger, the better storyline would have been for him to just take the title off of Bobby Roode, but instead you bring him up to do what? Beat jobbers. He beats Aiden English with the tiebreaker. Well, the new tiebreaker, because I think he was originally doing a tiebreaker as sort of like how Adam Cole does the last shot, like that suplex net breaker. Now he does it sort of like a, how do you say it, like a fireman's carry into a spinning face breaker. All right. Then you have the opening match, S.scoTT Nakamura versus Ziggler. A damn good match. Although I had two problems with it. One, I thought the zigzag was Ziggler's ultimate finisher. He hit it on Nakamura completely flush. Okay. Now I was thinking myself, okay, maybe they're building up the super kick. The super kick is now, they're making the super kick back. They're bringing it. They're trying to make it the best finisher for Ziggler. Trying to bring some legitimacy back to the super kick. Well, he hit the super kick on Nakamura in the back of the head. Now, look, I'm no doctor or physician or like head injury specialist or whatever, but if I had to assume something, I would think a super kick to the back of the head would be just as devastating, if not more devastating, than a super kick to the front of the face or the chest. So you basically demoralize both of Ziggler's finishers, and you built up Nakamura as sort of like a super Nakamura. Either have Ziggler not hit those finishers, or he should have won it with just the back of the head thing. Nakamura ends up winning with the Kinshasa. That's a pretty damn good match. Then you had the 6-woman tag, Carmella, Natalya, and and Tamina versus Naomi, Charlotte, and Becky. Man, is Naomi getting overshadowed like a motherfucker in her title run. Charlotte's been actually kind of quiet in her whole thing on SmackDown. I thought they would have been just like shooting a rocket up her vagina, but apparently not. Tamina, look, Tamina's never really going to get a women's title shot. She is always going to be, she's this dominant force. Oh, look, she got super kicked, or she got beat by a woman that's 2 times smaller than her. So, I mean, it was a good showing by Tamina, especially that vicious ass headbutt she hit on, I think it was Charlotte. I'm not sure. Was it? Oh, it was on Naomi. Yeah. But Carmella has a lot of personality. She may be a butterface, but she has a lot of personality. Her wrestling is she has a lot of personality. Wrestling is whatever. And then you have Natalya tapping out Becky Lynch in the middle of the ring. Oh boy. And where I just say it was good. It's mind-boggling that stuff like this happens. It's Naomi Nowhere near the pinfall. Becky Lynch taps out to Natalya. Then you had the tag match, one of the most entertaining things I saw in the whole pay-per-view. Breezango versus the Usos. So you had the Master of Disguise, Tyler Breeze, dressed up as the janitor, and then an old lady is about to trouble. And then he's doing all this. It's fucking over, and then the Usos win. And I'm not really that upset about it. Tyler Breeze tries to go for like a senton on the Usos. He weighs like 98 pounds. They like toss him like wet trash over the barricade, and then they trap Fandango, hit him with I think it was a super kick or whatever. Yeah, super kick off of the second rope. I'm not too upset about this because, for one, it builds more of the storyline. So when they do get another title shot, it will mean something when they finally take the titles off of them. If only they don't do they had a tag team match, championship thing, rematch for some reason on SmackDown. I don't know why that happened, but that was kind of stupid. They probably should have built that for the next pay-per-view. Then you had, who was the next? Oh yeah, Sami Zayn versus Baron Corbin. What is this shit? Sami Zayn takes this insane amount of punishment. It's the Braun Strowman shit all over again. He takes an insane amount of punishment, only to win in the end. That doesn't build credible monsters. Nobody cares about Baron Corbin. Like, I tried. I thought he was going to be like this big dominating force. You can't, to quote AJ Styles, huff and puff and blah 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 and say this, you're this intimidating guy when you get beat by fucking Sami Zayn with a fucking running high kick. It kills your credibility. So yeah, I don't think I'm missing one besides the main event. I think it was Randy Orton versus AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens. Damn good match. I would say this might have been match of the night. Might have been. The Breeze Ongo Usos was entertaining. This was just damn good wrestling. Kevin Owens ends up winning with an outside with a count out. AJ Styles gets his foot trapped in the announce table after trying to go for the Styles Clash on the outside, and Kevin Owens just takes the roll up, not the count out victory. So it builds sort of the feud. I'm not too mad about it. Match was damn good. Ending predictable, not predictable, but classic heel stuff. Builds Owens as a heel. I'm not really too upset about it. Then the main event, Jinder Mahal versus Randy Orton. This was like I said, this was pretty standard too. Jinder Mahal working on Randy Orton's shoulder. Randy Orton almost killing the Singh brothers, especially toward the end of the match. Randy Orton, he's getting upset with the Singh brothers because Jinder Mahal was with the RKO. The Singh brothers pulled Jinder Mahal out of the ring, saving the champion, saving Mahal from getting pinned. Randy beats the living crap out of the Singh brothers, and he bad body drops one of them on not safe, and then he does another bad body drop on another guy, but instead of just a regular one, he launches the fucking guy in the air like a dual barrel roll in mid-air. Drags the guy back in both of the Singh brothers back in the ring, hits him with the double rope hung DDT, and then from behind, Jinder Mahal hits the Cobra Clutch Slam and wins. Jinder fucking Mahal from the bottom to the top, started from the bottom. Now he's here. A guy that a couple of years ago was a joke, a complete jobber, a guy that still, until he proves to be wrong, has no business touching the World Heavyweight title, but I'm going to give it a chance. I'm not going to completely shit on him, but I'm just saying it's amazing what a brand split can do and what marketing can do. If you need to go to India, hey, we got to put on the Indian guy. Hey, we got to go to Africa. We got let's just put John Cena in his hip hop gimmick, stuff like that. But I'm not going to shit on Jinder Mahal. The match was okay, and I'm going to see how they build Jinder Mahal's title reign. I hope it isn't just this one and done thing to pass the title back to Randy or whatever. Then you had so hold on, let me talk about the Backlash. The Backlash, it was for a middle of the road pay-per-view, it was decent. Then you move on to Raw. They're really pushing this Finn Balor shit, aren't they? Paul Heyman comes out and you're special, Finn Balor, and you think you're just gonna beat the Beast. You think you're the best. Why are you trying to make Finn Balor look intimidating to Brock Lesnar? It doesn't work. Nobody believes that shit. Now, if you had Brock Lesnar as the face and Finn Balor as the leader of a club, the Balor Club or whatever, and then he went and faced Brock, okay, maybe I can see that, but not heel, popping my collar, Finn Balor. Hell no. What else they had? Oh yeah, they had another Bray. Look, I didn't talk about this last week, but Bray Wyatt. Look, his whole thing is promos. He's good at that, but it's the Baron Corbin thing again. Nobody believes it. Nobody gives a fuck. You had one title reign for a month, and Randy Orton kicked your shit in. I don't care. Nobody cares. And you talking about beating Brock Lesnar. Last time you like went face to face with Brock Lesnar, he was throwing you around like a fat sack of trash. What? I understand he's a delusional Christian type of character, but there's no backing behind it. It's wet paper. It's wet paper Wyatt. I don't care. I'm a big Bray Wyatt fan, but all the talking and I'm going to slay. No, you're not. And then the Roman Reigns shit is my yard now. I can't even think about other stuff on Raw, so I'm just gonna skip that. I guess I can go to the SmackDown stuff, which they had another tag team match between Breezango and the Usos. The Usos won, so theoretically, the Usos should have a new title contender because they lost 2 times. So that means you should go to the back of the line. Oh yeah, I guess I'm going back and forth. The Goldust thing where he betrayed R-Truth. If we get anything close to 90s era Goldust, I'm happy with that. He cut a really good promo. Sasha Banks versus Alicia Fox happened on Raw, and from what I heard, they're gonna have a 2 out of 3 falls match. First of all, why? Second of all, why? Third of all, who the fuck cares? Fourth of all, okay, if you're gonna have this match, why are you having this match again on Raw? And then fifth, why the fuck is Sasha Banks double knees to the chest in the corner? Why the fuck is that a finisher? Why? I'm just wondering why. Are we now considering that as a finisher instead of her coming up with a new finisher? I'm just saying, like, if you have a person who only has a submission as a finisher, you probably want to have them as a quick hit finisher, i.e. like Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan had the LaBelle lock and then turned into the yes lock, and then he eventually got the yes knee or the whatever knee, bonsai knee. I think they call it yes knee. The yes knee. Yes knee. Yes knee. It sounds foreign. Yes knee. But the double knees in the corner. Come on. Fucking A. Bliss. She had a match against Mickie James. Pretty good match. Mickie James controlled most of the match until Alexa Bliss hit her with a fucking devastating right hand and then hit the DDT. Bringing back the DDT to a finisher, can't be mad at that. But then they were talking about the Bayley versus Bliss match, and I have some concerns about that. So first of all, is a kendo stick on a pole match, because we all need pole matches. Anyway, it's a kendo stick on a pole match, to where the first woman to get the kendo stick can legally use the kendo stick, and the other woman, if she uses it, will be disqualified. I don't know if WWE stick to this rule, but I hope they do. But here's the thing. So if Bayley gets it, the storyline is, will she use it? And Bliss gets it, is she, going to be able to hit Bayley with it, or how malicious is he going to get with it? And it's just too much stuff thrown there. Why not just have a kendo stick match to where kendo sticks are illegal? It's kind of putting a cap on women's wrestling, because you're like, only one woman can use the kendo stick. We don't want to hurt your bodies or whatever, instead of you guys just going out and beating the shit out of each other with kendo sticks, which would be the more logical choice for that type of match. But hey, the WWE is always a step behind when it comes to stuff like that. Then you had I'm missing a lot of stuff from Raw because whatever, but they had the main event, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. It's 2/3 of the Shawn Michael versus Samoa Joe and Bray Wyatt. In all honesty, I can see Bray Wyatt and Samoa Joe forming a real tag team, but that's beside the point. So in the end, Roman Reigns tried to go for the Superman punch on Joe, but he misses and hits Seth Rollins with his shoulder, and then Seth Rollins, why you hit me, bro? What guys you doing, man? And that leads to Samoa Joe choking out Seth Rollins. And then next week it said, Finn Balor's like, hey, cut, don't leave me out of the fun. Okay. Well, next week gonna face Bray Wyatt and Samoa Joe. And then you're gonna have Roman versus Seth to build tension. I hate where this is going. It just seems like they're building Finn Balor up to face Brock Lesnar. And if this match between Finn Balor and Brock Lesnar goes any fucking longer than the Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar match, it will be completely atrocious. If they have Finn Balor win the 5-way and he doesn't beat Finn Balor in less than 10 seconds, it's completely fucked up. Brock Lesnar weighs like at least 200 to 300 more pounds more than Finn Balor. Is more aggressive, has a better wrestling skill set, even though he doesn't show it. There's no way Finn Balor, unless they have the Bullet Club. And by the way, why the fuck is Carl Anderson having #BC on his shorts, on his pants, or whatever? Like, you have, okay, #BC, what it could stand for. It's not the club code, it would be TC, the club. Is it Balor Club? Is it that obvious? Is it Bullet Club? Like, what is that? Like, all three of them do this sign right here. So, like, it's sort of like a giveaway. Either you're in cahoots or something like that right here. Like, there's some missing pages here. All of you guys do this, but you're not connected. And you're wearing BC on your shorts, even though you have no connection to anything BC related in WWE. So either you're a part of the Balor Club or you're just using your old Bullet Club short. But that can't be the case, but it could be. I don't know. Let's talk about SmackDown. And I'm not going to talk about some of the stuff that happened on there. I'm just going to talk about the main point. The Money in the Bank stuff. They already got their participants there. They have Sami fucking Zayn. Why the fuck is Sami fucking Zayn in the money? I'm gonna stop. AJ Styles, good. Barry, the big, like, I gotta figure out a name for Barry Corbin. Like, I'm trying to think about that cartoon character that always talks tough and says, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. But then when push comes to shove, he gets either pushed out or he like doesn't do it or whatever. But I'm pretty sure you guys will tell. But Baron Corbin, I guess so. You gotta have some kind of douchebag non-ladder guy in here to do damage, throw a ladder or whatever. And then you have, let's see, AJ, Sami, Corbin, AJ, Sami, Corbin, Kevin Owens, because Kevin Owens came out and said that he's U.S. champion, he beat somebody or whatever, so he deserves it, and that's understandable. But also that takes away prestige from the U.S. title a little bit, because you're saying, look, the U.S. title is nice, but I would also like to be the World Heavyweight Champion, because the World Champion is the best title. Let's see, what else? Damn, okay, it's Kevin, AJ, Sami, Baron, Naka, wow, what? And Ziggler. Okay. So let me get this straight. Let me get this completely straight. So Nakamura, after winning only one fucking match. Look, forget NXT. Yeah, I understand he was the NXT champion or whatever. But this is the main roster. You're gonna tell me this fucking guy, after winning one fucking match, can be the World Heavyweight Champion after winning one match? It's 2 matches. Completely absurd. Completely fucking absurd that you would put Nakamura in this type of match. Then you have Ziggler, the Hall of Fame jobber that he is. He gets a title shot. Was Shane Manson crack that day? I don't know, but there's no fucking way that Ziggler, in any way, shape, or form, should be near sniffing a title shot. He shouldn't be sniffing Jinder Mahal's draws like right now. Why the fuck are you giving this guy a title shot? Stupid. And I think that's really all I can talk about as far as WWE. I'm going to talk about the Impact stuff, because look, it's all this legal stuff, and people are crying about Matt Hardy not being able to use the broken gimmick in WWE. Look, if it's WWE and vice versa, you guys want to say shit. Let's be honest. It's only because he's in TNA. I mean, it's TNA doing something that WWE would do, you're against it. Let's just be completely honest about that. You don't give a fuck about the broken gimmick. You never did. People only care about broken gimmick. Oh, he's on WWE, now he'll be broken. Not even realizing the storyline, the year work that people had to put into that. And then Ed Norton said, look, you guys signed a contract in 2015 saying anything you created, we own as an intellectual property. Yes, they weren't their anthem, but they inherited everything that came with the country. It's like saying, let's just say somebody bought a Dollar General. Or not, that's probably not the best example. Let's just say somebody bought Coca-Cola. If somebody was, took over Coca-Cola and they said, oh, well, we didn't invent Coca-Cola in the 1920s, so we're not going to sell Coca-Cola or use any Coca-Cola intellectual property. How stupid that fucking would sound. That's completely ridiculous. They signed a contract, and we just have to see how it plays out in court or whatever. I really don't care. It's a gimmick that took tender loving care in TNA that you're trying to rush in WWE. Like, they're broken because of what? A bro kick. So everybody gets broken. It is because of a bro kick. So what is that? It's a storyline that took place because of Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, the wife, and most of the people don't even care. They just want something in WWE that TNA had, but they don't want to watch TNA. It's a lot of stuff I really don't want to talk about right now. But all in all, look, like I said, If this was the show on the other foot, you guys would be like, oh man, TNA, you guys need to get your own gimmick. Why are you trying to fight with this gimmick? You guys should be doing this. And look, there's a lot of money involved here in this broken gimmick. Maybe not for Impact per se. Well, maybe, depending on if it's copyrighted or whatever. But it's a lot of money for Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy stands to gain a lot of money, especially if you can get the broken gimmick back over on WWE and they can sell the merchandise and everything like that. Because with it staying, now he probably can't even sell the broken merchandise on Pro Wrestling Tees or anything like that without splitting it with the Impact, whereas he could sell it in WWE for like a major killing. So it's not fan based or like they don't want the fans to have it. It's money based. It's all fucking money based. But it was just a ramble really. But I'll be back Thursday for an Impact review, and I can be a little bit more non-rushed or whatever. It's raining outside. I'm finna go ahead and find some safety and comfort in a probably might play some Witcher 3, might live stream that on Twitch or whatever. But this was just some random thoughts on wrestling right now. And look, Impact's not the best right now. I'm gonna be completely honest. It's decent shows at best, and the GFW stuff is fucking ridiculous. They're pushing that shit heavily. And I was talking to Sean. He said, that's what we're having at SmackDown. They're probably gonna have all the GFW people win the belts and unify them, and it's gonna be. But I don't have a problem with that because the IWC wanted this shit. They wanted GFW. They wanted Jeff Jarrett back, and you thought he wasn't gonna bring GFW with him. You're fucking crazy. Like, I knew it was gonna happen. I knew he was gonna put it. You're talking about the Memphis mid-card piece of shit that put himself over for years before Jeff DC Carter took over. You expect him not to bring his company back and put himself over his wife? Ridiculous. I knew it was going to happen. So I'm just going to sit back and hopefully I can get some good matches and good storylines. But I know GFW is going to be at the forefront. I know some of the people from the TNA, DC Carter or Billy Core era, I know they're going to be gone. I know some of the storylines are going to be scrapped. I don't even blink. Oh, Broken Matt's gone? Okay. I knew it was going to happen. I knew that. Crazy Steve left. I knew that was going to happen. Like everything that people say, oh, Jeff Jarrett doing, I told you it was going to happen. I knew it. Jeff Jarrett is a mark for himself and his company. So you're crying about Jeff Jarrett doing these things. It's Jeff Jarrett. He has a reputation for doing this shit. And then I like how Ed Norholm came out. And this is the difference between Anthem and DC Carter. Most time when internet rumors came out, DC Carter would just not even respond to it, even on Twitter from various backlash, whatever. No response. Stale face. Ed Norholm, nah, motherfucker, we got paperwork. You're lying. Stop it. Here you go. And then come to find out, I'm gonna leave it on this. Anthem owns live audio wrestling. The same place that Dave Meltzer used to go and spread his rhetoric or whatever about I hate TNA and TNA sucks and blah 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 blah. But now that Anthem owns, they've been owning it or whatever, but now that they bought Impact and they own that too. Dave Meltzer has not withdrawn, but he's calmed down his TNA Impact. They pretty much exposed Dave Meltzer for the liar that he fucking is. So when Impact is, the big thing to bash in wrestling, because it draws a lot of money. You say you don't like Impact, it draws a lot of money, blah 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 blah. You get a lot of IWC fanboy praise. It's cool, but once your company gets bought, the company you work for buys Impact, zip. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna run that story. Nope. No, I don't really have an opinion on that. It exposes him as the liar that he is. If it was legitimate journalism,
and there was any facts to those rumors or rumors, he would be the first one to still report them. But no, he's not reporting on the broken heart stuff. Well, he is, but not as harsh as he would have been. Not if Anthem hadn't been bought. So I mean, Dave Meltzer's credibility right now should be shot because of this only. You're backpedaling on a lot of stuff. You're not. So if they took your teeth on that one, that means most of your stories have been fabricated only because of money and everything like that. That don't make sense. But yeah, it's getting kind of hectic out here. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'll catch you guys later. And when this uploads, I'm gonna put up probably a live stream of gaming on YouTube or whatever. So tell me you guys' thoughts on this in the comments. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.